Viewers, welcome to my cooking channel Amma Akali. Today I am going to share with you all chicken dum biryani in an easy way. Please watch the video till the end. If you like it, do give a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and share with your family and friends. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Preparing the biryani masala powder. I am adding the dry spices, 1 tablespoon of cardamom, 2 black cardamom, 1 tablespoon of peppercorn, 5 cinnamon sticks, 2 inches each, 4 tablespoons of dhania seeds, the sabut dhania, 2 tablespoons of shajira, 2 tablespoons of fennel seeds, saunf, 1 tablespoon of cloves, nutmeg you have to grate it, half teaspoon, a bay leaf, 2 star anise. So let's prepare the masala. Take a pan, dry roast the spices. You can dry roast each of them individually or you can dry roast all the spices together. If you want, you can use the ready-made biryani masala powder, but I am going for this homemade one because I like the aroma of this dish. It gives a real nice authentic taste to the biryani. So dry roast all the spices together on a medium flame till the aroma releases from the spices. Then you can take it to a plate to cool down, and then further you have to grind the spices. Please watch my video till the end. I have elaborated in a very simple way. So I am taking this to a plate, let the spices cool down. Then I am going to in a blender grind them to a fine powder. You can store the prepared masala powder in a glass jar for further use. This prepared masala powder I can use it for 3 to 4 times. Now I am marinating the chicken. Take 1 kg of chicken. I am seasoning it with salt. I am taking the chicken with the bones, salt as required, a big onion chopped because onion gets easily cooked in the chicken, a generous amount of ginger garlic paste, and now I am adding a tablespoon of dhania powder, red chili powder. It is also 1 full tablespoon of red chili powder, half cup of brown onions. The remaining brown onions I will be adding when I layer the rice for the dum. Then half cup of coriander leaves and 1/4 cup of pudina and a big cup of curd. You have to mix all the spices. The chicken should nicely blend with the curd and the dry spices so that it marinates nicely well and the chicken gets tenderized. The chicken must be juicy. Then add the tablespoon of biryani masala which we have prepared earlier, a teaspoon of chicken masala. This also gives nice taste to the chicken. Mix it nicely. Then for the chicken to get tenderizes, I am adding this lemon juice. 1 full lemon I am adding because as I have taken a kg chicken, full lemon juice I am squeezing it, mixing it nicely. Then I am gonna add 3 to 4 green chilies. Mix it nicely. The chicken should be juicy. You should ensure that the chicken is juicy. It should not be dry. If it is dry, you can add another 2 to 3 tablespoons of curd. Mix it nicely with the green chilies and all the masalas. Now store it in the fridge for 2 to 3 hours. Let it marinate. Now let's prepare rice. I have taken 3 cups of rice. Wash nicely. Long grain basmati rice. Soak for half an hour. Then in a boiling pan of water, I've added lump sum amount of salt. The salt should be equal for the rice because we are not going to add the salt again. Now I'm adding the soaked basmati rice which I've soaked it for half an hour along with the spices, dry spices. The spices list I have given in the description box. Now drain it. The rice should be cooked for 60 to 70%. Now I am arranging the biryani. Take a biryani pot, add 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil. Now I am adding the nicely marinated chicken and you have to layer the chicken nicely all over the pan at the bottom like this. You have. Now I am going to layer half of the rice which we have cooked. You should ensure that the rice should be cooked only 60 to 70%. The remaining will be cooked along with the chicken. As we have marinated for 2 hours along with curd and lemon, the chicken gets nicely cooked in this dum. So I'm going to arrange half of the rice which we have did earlier, like a layer. I'm going to arrange. You should ensure that the rice is nicely properly layered onto the chicken, the bottom of the chicken, on top of the chicken, sorry. Now I am adding the fried onions along with the coriander leaves and the pudina leaves. I'm adding a few coriander leaves, then the pudina leaves. I'm going to add the 1 teaspoon of biryani masala, and I have soaked saffron in milk. In the saffron milk only I have added kevda essence also. Pour a little, then layer the remaining rice totally, then add the remaining fried onions and the remaining coriander leaves and the pudina leaves on top of the rice. Again you sprinkle a teaspoon of biryani masala. Now add the saffron milk. I am adding rose water here. Saffron milk again. Now add ghee. Ensure that you add a little amount of ghee, because too much of ghee the rice gets flattened here. Gets coated with ghee. It doesn't look good. Now keep the lid and let it cook. The biryani should be cooked for the first 5 minutes on a high flame so that moisture releases, then the rest 15 minutes on a low flame, then switch off. Then keep it aside for 15 minutes, do not touch it. Then you see how nicely the rice is well cooked with all the flavors. Look at the color of the rice with the fried onions and the chicken. It's really yummy. It's a very easy process. Please try this and give me in the comment section how it came. Thanks for watching.